Utica Club Lounge where the Yeti hang out. CRM, Commercial Rental Management. Get a hold of them for all your commercial building needs. Robert A. Dix Insurance. We all need insurance. Get a hold of Bobby Dix for your insurance. Liberty Affordable Housing. New to the area? Get a hold of Liberty Affordable Housing. See what they can set you up with. Eric Kiefer, LUTCF, local representative and friend of the Utica Yeti. Fay Farms. Where's the beef at? Jimmy Fay's got it. Get a hold of Fay Farms for all your beef needs. Master Vito Hyundai. Make your move to Master Vito. The Yeti have. Utica Mac Incorporated. Get a hold of them for all your tractor and big hauling needs. Brand Y Distillery. Let Jimbo know that the Yeti sent you. We love Brand Y spirits. Hale Transportation. We'll do the driving, you do the hanging. Get a hold of us for all your transportation needs. Nyscoba, the men in blue, keeping you safe. Clinton Tractor and Implement Company, the Caledona family. Check them out. Laxnide, the premier box lacrosse tournament in all of North America. Check it out September 18th through the 21st. We'll see you there. Thanks so much to all our sponsors. Without them, this wouldn't be possible. Please support your local sponsors. Thanks so much to all our sponsors. Without them, this wouldn't be possible. Please support your local sponsors.
Hello, and thanks so much for joining us this week on Yeti Talks. What's happening? Paul Noecker, OJ the Dude. Paul, how are things?
Greg Beecher, what's up? OJ, how are things? Things are incredible. OJ, how are things in the great wide open?
Good. I'm gearing up to go to Edmonton this weekend, so
Going to see the Swarm
yeah,
in Calgary.
going to see the Swarm home game in Edmonton.
A Swarm home game in Edmonton. That's going to be a good one, huh?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be amazing.
How's the talk up there as far as have you heard any word in the Edmonton area that are they putting the publication out there? Are they getting the advertisement out there?
I believe so. I know for the whole minor league in Alberta, they did have a special ticket offer for that game.
Okay.
Where they got like a pretty decent discount. So
Pretty just need to get the kids in there. That's the number one thing.
They're trying to
Told
get
you
the kids
nobody
in there.
missed me.
No, I told you nobody missed you. We're just talking about the game that OJ's going to this weekend up in Edmonton.
Yeah.
Getting ready to fly around as far as, and you said that's about 3-hour ride?
Yeah. 3
That's
hours
not
in the
bad.
car.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah.
A little hop, skip, and a jump.
Yeah.
That's the cool thing. That is for sure. As far as do any of your youth guys headed out that way? Are they
I think there's a couple, but it was funny. I also got recognized again at the Saladome. So
really?
yeah, happens every now and then where I get recognized. It's happening more recently though.
It's because you're pretty much famous, OJ. I don't know how you don't know that yet, but you are definitely a famous guy. You're OJ the Dude, not the Juice.
You're the dude.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, what did I miss?
No, just us chatting a little bit about what's going on up in Edmonton. The Swarm coming up for their home game.
Yeah, you got to be
And
excited.
OJ's
That's going to be a good game.
It's going to be amazing.
Yeah. And checking this one out. So I finally was 500, so I'm pretty happy with that. I'll take it.
Absolutely.
I was 4-4, so not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad. I went 5-3, and man,
Josh.
we got to do something about Josh.
Goodness.
Josh, and I don't think that's missing a week too, isn't it? Didn't he? No, we're all even.
No, we're
all even.
Yeah, all came in. Okay.
Yeah.
Last year he came in a week late.
Yeah. No, it was
something like that.
Yeah, something like that. But I honestly, I don't think anybody else saw the Rochester team, but I am glad that I stood with my Nighthawks. So it was a good pick.
You stuck with your colors, baby.
Yeah.
That was a heck of a game. I mean, thinking they would be a little bit tired after their comeback win over Philadelphia on Friday night. I thought they was going to be not quite the team that they said. There's more than just the other Western New York team. There's a city called Rochester.
I think they took it personal. I think they're sick of being the little brothers. They showed that they are the talented team. They are the team to beat, and they left it on the floor. They really like I said, Zed I think played amazing. His 3 goals in the first period, that was huge.
Oh, natural hat. He had a natural hat trick, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did. I think there was 2 this weekend. He had one of them. And then he only took a couple of shots afterwards, though. I mean, that is just really the epitome of, doing what you need to do. He's not taking too many. He's out there setting picks, drawing guys away, running the offense. Lanchberry, I think it was, hurt his hand towards the end of that game, though. That's a little concerning.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to talk about someone, let's talk about Hannah in the Colorado game.
Oh, my goodness. Jack Hanna has been how good since he came back?
Right?
Yeah.
How do you stop him? How do you
I was watching that game, and I'm like, the only name I heard for most of it was Jack Hanna.
Yeah, Jack Hanna.
Shot by Hannah, rebound. Hannah shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hannah, unassisted.
Yeah, it was pretty nuts. And, this game, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Who's seen that one coming?
Nah.
OJ did.
OJ did, that's right. OJ did, yeah. Josh, did Josh pick them?
I think so, yeah.
I think he did. That's his team, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, so he would have picked them. I forgot. Yeah. He's sticking with them. He's a bum.
Yeah.
I'm just joking.
Well, he was a fan with them when they were down in Connecticut, too, wasn't he?
No, I think Josh was with me. He also wasn't a Box Lacrosse fan until they moved into Albany. Was the first time. Although he went to college in Clarkson.
He was a Clarkson.
But, I don't think he's ever watched Box Lacrosse till they got in. He'll have to correct it. Yeah, it was Kurtz was the other one. So, yeah, I knew it was.
That's what Kurtz.
I've never been so happy to be wrong.
Actually, that's who it was, Greg, that we were talking about, who scored 7 goals, and it was Kurtz.
Yeah.
Take a look at that. How many shots? I mean, talk about all the way around. Great game by those. That's what they needed.
You ain't kidding. I forgot Josh said, though, that I am supposed to be in grayscale until
Oh, yeah, you're still below 500.
So hey, I'll try to grade myself out a little bit there. We'll go back to defaults and see what this does. Yeah, back to normal. You got the volume turned up a little bit there?
No, I'm hitting the wrong buttons again. I'm sitting there going,
Yeah, Hannah has always been good, and he is going to be a problem now. That is an understatement. Yeah, they really did tear it apart. This game, though, like you said, this game was a little concerning. They did pull Hartley out a little bit, try to give him some rest for the Bandits game. But wow, I mean, it's been crazy for these guys.
And not for nothing, Philadelphia is no slouch. They may not have the W's that they want, but I tell you, O'Neill, that cat has got a cannon. There was a shot. He came across the front. He did the crossover, and it was still a cannon, and he beat him on the armpit. I mean, where he wouldn't have got that angle if he didn't come across, just a hell of a ball player. He's so big.
Yeah.
He's just a beast.
Yeah.
He wants to get to the middle. He's going to the middle. Unless you're sliding and doubling and possibly tripling, he's getting to the middle.
Yeah, 100%. And now I got the screen all jacked up. I'm trying to fix it before we pull our faces back up on the screen. Let's see how I did. Terrible. But not as bad as, it's been. OJ, you had to be super excited for this game, though.
Honestly, so the second half, when Vancouver was running away with that 5 goals, I didn't think Calgary had it. I'm not gonna lie.
You were getting nervous?
I got nervous and was thinking, "There's no way Calgary's gonna come back from this. This game's over."
Yeah, it's
but no,
they proved you wrong.
Yeah.
So they showed you why you got to be a fan.
Exactly. Yeah, but I was also the one sitting there in a Del Bianco Roughneck jersey, cheering for every goal Curtis Dixon got.
Yeah, I mean, you got your friends, you got your priorities, so
yeah,
nobody can blame you. It's
I mean, I got to see him after the game too, which was pretty cool.
On the positive side there too, you stuck by your colors, man. That's what, as far as through thick and thin, I'm a Bills fan. In regards to, we went through darn near 30 years of drought, It hurt. 4 Super Bowls in a row. It hurts. But you want to know what? We stick by our colors. Good job, OJ.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
And this game, what is going on with the defense for
Frank the Tank? I tell you,
that was Frank the Tank, man. That game was Frank the Tank took it over. I'm still waiting to hear. Josh, maybe you've heard through the words of the internet. I haven't seen anything to read it. What's going on with Frazier? They carried him off at one point that I had seen.
I didn't.
I got to comment on Josh's last comment.
Yes.
Josh, it's for me right now. I don't know about the rest of these guys, but Calgary's just developing chemistry. So they are a little bit better than I think even me gave them credit for.
All right. The poll's not doing so well. We got a lot of no's in there that the Nighthawks aren't number one, which I disagree with. Obviously, I think the Nighthawks are number one. We had a poll in the chats. But I do think a lot of people didn't anticipate him, but I also think Sanderson has to get a lot of credit. I think the team responded very well to that ass chewing he gave him. He came out and told them, hey, guys, you got to get it together, and guess what? They did. So kudos to those boys up there for getting it done.
They're there. I mean, it's a matter of time before the W's come. They were playing hard. That was a hard-hitting game, and they're a bunch of big boys. There's no question about that. Yeah. They got the size. It's a matter of getting the familiarity, like you said last year with Mouse and Greg the year before when he came in and he was setting his structure. Yeah, it takes a little bit to get into it. Coach has set his precedents. This is what we want. This is what you're here for. Let's go do it. They took the second place team of the league last year to the brink, and props to them. They got it. Yeah. Keep working hard. It's going to happen.
Yeah. No.
And it was Dane Dovey banner raising night.
Oh,
nice.
And
it was Adobe. 44.
Yeah. So Forever Roughneck, his number's now retired.
All right.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is cool to have that, especially when you have a guy that everybody knows. I'm guessing a big part of the community. It is really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, the chemistry is something. It'll be interesting to see how they respond now. So the couple games, you kind of catch some teams off guard. Now there's a little bit more film on them. How does everybody counter them is, I think, what we're going to have to really see. And this one, I got to admit, I was way wrong. I thought for sure after the performance we saw, but Rose said, you know what, Greg Beecher, you shut your mouth. And I hope you liked my goal against I hope you liked my goal against the Firewolves, and now I hope you like this because yeah, Rosie, I should have known better. Usually great goalies don't have 2 bad games in a row.
Yeah.
Even if you just want to consider Rosie a strong goalie, for him to everybody knew he's not going to get a 50% save percentage again.
Yeah.
Very difficult, and he's very happy he has CJ Kirst on his team, no question. That cat's another. You want to? I can't
make coaches
wait a
look
couple
smart,
more
don't
years. Couple more years, and you want to know what? Wait till more of these Americans. They start playing this game called Box Lacrosse versus Field Lacrosse, and they realize how much more entertaining and fun it is.
Fast paced, way better to watch.
I mean, obviously a lot of the kids are coming down from Canada, and every college coach is looking for a kid that plays Box Lacrosse from Canada on the roster, but now it's starting. CJ Kirst. Number 1 pick overall. What's his name? O'Neill, wasn't he a number
Brennan
1
O'Neill
pick as
was
well?
number 1 too, yeah.
And then you had obviously
you're getting a lot more Americans that are going number 1 overall.
Absolutely. I mean, wait till what's his name comes out of Syracuse this next coming year. He played on Team USA. I can't think of his name. The little guy, 22 there.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Spallina.
Yeah, Spallina. Well, yeah, Spallina. Spallina.
Oh, yeah, Spallina, yeah.
Another crazy, they found it. Go to the Seals game. We're talking about the Seals right now.
Yeah.
You're talking about a guy that's only got, his 5th game on the playing Box Lacrosse is the kid from Ireland, from the Irish, Notre Dame. He's got 3 brothers, 2 other brothers. Yeah, once I say his name. Josh, what's his name?
Yeah, that's the problem, Josh. On a 30-second delay, we got to wait for him to catch up.
Yeah.
Let me go down. I'll find it here.
Yeah.
I got the stats right in front of me. It's number 51, Pat Kavanaugh.
Oh,
You know,
yeah. Okay.
I mean, that cat, wait till those kids start playing, and you're seeing those little water bug style players, at the tournaments. I was at it out in Oneida this past week, and to watch these little water bugs, I mean, they got moves like God's creation. Did you find that move or think that move up? Or it just becomes just an instinct thing, and they do it. And, these pros, that's what they're doing. I mean, watching Pat Kavanaugh, watching, all of them, anybody, the Calgary guys, all of them.
Yeah.
It's incredible to watch these guys, especially live. Being able to watch that stuff live. It's great to watch it on TV because you get to get all the replays. But when you're watching the action live and the crowd is, great crowds throughout all the leagues.
Actually, we've got a picture for the attendance. I'm not sure where Charity put it for me. She had to cover the show already because I decided I was going to crash the website today for some reason. I was like,
good job.
Yeah, I'm going to make this way more complicated than it needs to be and crash everything right before the show. So that was my day. So if anybody had tried to get their picks in and they had missed it, but get them in. I actually had my laptop sitting here to go live, but I also forgot I needed the camera for the show and a microphone. So here we are getting things going at the last minute. We were able to get it going. But I do have to say one thing I really surprised me, and it didn't actually make sense until I was looking at it here. So even with the Bandits having the game they had, I don't know why it didn't just pop up there. I lost them. But they still have right now the most goals. So goals for, they're still sitting at 60. So they weren't able to do it. Do you think I know Belter wasn't there. Defense is a little banged up. Connor Fields got under Priolo's skin at the beginning of the game. What's going on with the Bandits team? This was just a fluke, or it's definitely the game I want to talk about. But what do you think, Paul? You watched it all.
Oh, what do I think? I'm thinking, you know what? The Nighthawks, they're no joke. First of all, there's no question they're no joke. In regards to Buffalo, 12-9. That's they were matching each other up as far as that goes. The body size, are you going big? They can go big. They got everything other, my personal opinion, obviously the final W on the winning goalie, losing goalie. I think Buffalo still has a better goalie, but it
didn't appear so the other night.
It didn't appear so the other night.
And you're really only talking a couple of saves difference, which Dougie had a really good night. But no, Hartley played amazing. And actually, one thing I didn't realize until I was watching the game, listening to the commentary, so they called Zed Williams the Bandit Killer. So he just traditionally has good nights against Buffalo. Do you think it's there's got to be a little bit of him that's like, I'm basically a local Buffalo guy. Grew up in Silver Springs, and you guys don't have me playing, but you got, I definitely saw that. I think is what comes out a little bit, and he plays great against them, and it was a phenomenal game though.
It's some of those shots.
Yes, Josh, you're right.
He, just picking up rebounds, a rebound and just giving it a flick, not even winding into it, just a flick and hitting top corners. It's like
he's so big when you stand next to him. He's one of those guys that doesn't look that big on the field, but like when you're standing next to him, you see how thick he actually is. Or like last year in Zed Williams, he pulled his shirt off and flexed on Hoka. I was trying to find it. I think Charity did. I don't know where she put it there again.
Yeah,
she set the show all up for me, but.
And he's not afraid of body. Did you see that body check that he put? Who was it that was coming up the floor, and he just slid over and just blew him up. He's a hell of a player. They got a hell of a team all the way around. Props to Rochester. It's going to be a great championship in upstate New York.
Yes, it is. I can agree with you on that one. So this first game, though, I think was the main reason that the Firewolves did as good as they did. I think it was a fluke. I think the Firewolves will be right back to where we expect them to be here in no time. But, yeah, I don't know. I think if you watch this game, this was a knockdown, drag out. This was a battle. So, I don't know.
They found
Did you
a
watch
little
this one?
pepper in their step. I mean, they definitely, they had moxie. They were not stepping down. Clarkey probably gave them the same thing that Calgary coach said: "Is listen, you jackasses,
You want a
get
spot
out
to
there
play?
and start playing."
Yeah.
Crazy.
No, I was talking about the
Crazy.
first game, though. Did you watch the Halifax Ottawa game?
Friday night?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched that one too. I had the iPad going and the big screen going. I was double, and that's after coming home from watching a full day of incredible lacrosse out in Oneida. Wow, great weekend all the way around. I didn't watch as much as I wanted to because I was watching it live, but I sure was watching the
Lots of
the
it.
games that I wanted to.
Yeah.
And
Friday, though, I was really – that young kid, McLeod, that plays for Halifax.
Oh.
He tore it up. 4 goals. Yeah, 6 points, 4 goals, 2 assists. He had a huge night. Do you know him, OJ? The way you said it.
Cam McLeod?
No, it's Will, I think.
No.
Cam's your goalie, right?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they're brothers.
Maybe they're really. I don't
Could
know.
be brothers. I don't know. And this game, again, I thought for sure Georgia was going to have a little bit more offense. I honestly think, though, as they get going forward, that leads – I think Georgia's in a funk. They just have not been able to quite consistently put it together with their offense. Their defense has played great. Dobson's been phenomenal. I mean, you see it there, 50 saves. Dobson has been on fire. The defense has been good. What do you think it is down there, Paul?
they're packing it in. When do you see Lyle traded?
Does he get traded? You think he's getting traded?
Before the season's over and he goes to Edmonton, he's getting traded.
Okay. All right. You think he's not going to Edmonton? Where's he going, though, is the real key.
It's either going to be Rochester or Buffalo.
I think Rochester or Halifax. I could see
or
Halifax.
Absolutely. I could see Halifax because that's where he plays all his summer ball and everything. So absolutely.
Well,
could
with
be up in
Stiers and
Halifax.
everything, and he owns that.
Yeah.
Who's going there? Did you say
Lyle?
Oh, Lyle.
That's what they're guessing.
Lyle
Charity
and
said it's in the drive.
Oh yeah, Lyle in Halifax. That would be interesting.
I could
That would
see it
shake
though.
things up
They've
for
got
sure.
they've got Brendan up there. He had a good game Friday. He got his first. I think it was Friday night. He scored his first goal since he's been up there playing with them. So kudos to him. Love seeing that. I'm gonna try to get that video from the Google Drive because I forgot to download it.
I mean, when you're a goalie and you only let up 7 goals,
Yeah.
Come on, offense. What do you got to do? Especially after the week earlier, they put up 12 the last game?
Yeah.
Something like that. I mean, you're going from 12 to 5, 1 goal in the first, 1 goal in the second, 1 goal in the third. At least they're consistent. And, we can't break their chops about being shut out. But
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, you gotta give 'em
Absolutely crazy. Face-offs, they're 50, 25% on face-offs. That looks like it was actually, I did not watch this game. That looks like it was probably a very boring game. I mean, there's not even penalties.
It's not even penalties.
Yeah.
It was no, it was actually not a bad game. I watched a lot of it. It was really good defensively. It was tough. I think there could have been a lot of penalties called, but there wasn't.
Well, there was some penalties called, but obviously they were just the 2-minute. Obviously, he only got 10 minutes of the. You
can see he's applauding.
10 minutes in penalty time. So.
Yeah. All right. So that's. So that was this is Ed flexing here.
Oh, look at that! You got some papers.
That's
I
Ed
thought
Williams.
That was at Dahoka. So Dahoka was running his mouth. See, he said he flips him off. So that was Dahoka when he was playing for Newtown. Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching that last year.
Yeah.
And then Zed's the coach.
Yeah, Zed was coaching because he's been healing up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
Dahoka
want to go, buddy? Okay.
running his mouth. But yeah, no, I absolutely love that. Thank you. Charity spent a lot of time getting that, so I wanted to make sure I got it. She killed it today. If it wasn't for her, there'd be no show. So I spent the day fixing the website. Speaking of which, if you if you haven't done it yet, head on over to the website, get your picks put in.
Yeah.
And we can clearly see Paul in the lead. Josh is doing pretty good. OJ's up there. Don't mind me. I'm just, happily sitting down there. Don't mind this percentage.
I'm top 3. I can live right now.
Yes. Yeah, and I tell you, boy, do I struggle. It's a real good thing we don't make our money off gambling because I would not. We would have lost the house a long time ago. We got a lot of picks this week coming up, though. I think it's going to be a good week of lacrosse. This is a huge game.
Oh, yeah.
Halifax comes in rejuvenated. This is probably, in my opinion, going to be the game of the weekend. That Wings Desert Dog game has a chance, but I think this game's going to be. I think they're going to beat the crap out of each other.
Oh, yeah.
And it's going to be a good game. Both offenses have been feeling it. Both defenses have been pretty good, so I'm excited.
Yeah.
Big week. Yeah, I picked Colorado, so that's who I'm going with. Josh's picks were in. I forgot to put him in, but I will do that because he doesn't need to tell us again if he doesn't.
Jackson, I got a question. Have you heard has anybody heard anything about Frazier? I want to know what, because that's a huge out for the Desert Dogs. If that's a long, like I said, I could have sworn I seen 4 guys or 2 guys carrying them off the off into the
what's
locker
going on
room.
with Chase?
Yeah, I'm curious about that. Haven't heard a thing.
Yeah, no, I hadn't. I didn't even know what happened. I missed that. I did not watch that one.
Yeah, that was one that I watched as well. A lot of late nights. It was a late night Friday night, and then early to get out to Oneida.
That one I had on while the website was going down. So technically it was on the TV, but I was not paying much attention to it.
You were not paying attention at all to it.
And I accidentally moved OJ over to the Team America, even though it's going to be Josh is going with me in Colorado. He already put his picks in on the website. You guys can too.
I mean, I'm debating to go to Colorado too after the game they just had.
Really? So now even OJ's, oh, Canada. Now he wants to be American.
My home and native land.
All right, Paul. Are you gonna?
The way I'm going to stand on my hands and clap out loud for Canada.
I mean, would I be disappointed if Halifax won? No, but
no, absolutely not. But yeah, I agree with you. I think Colorado.
It's Wardo against Hill.
Well, Hill's been playing really good lately.
Yeah.
I honestly think it's the Mammoth offense, though, is who I'll give the shout-out to and the credit on this one. I agree with Jackson, though. I don't think they are going to trade Lyle, but if they do, I think it's going to have to be to Kurt. I don't see him going anywhere else. Maybe now that Seneca owns him, but even that, I don't know. But I see that. And Will McLeod is a super nice kid. Played with him even better personally. That's awesome. Love seeing that, especially if he's going to be able to get out there and score some goals. No surprise here. Josh is basically a Bandits fan, even though he won't admit it. And he calls them the team from Western New York. Maybe he's just smart at picking and he doesn't let his personal biases get in the way like I do. But I decided I wasn't going to. I don't see Buffalo losing after the game they just had. Their
that's
offense.
Exactly what I'm going to say.
Well, I think the biggest thing is, though, I think last weekend you really saw they missed having Frazier and Kluche.
Yeah.
More importantly, Kluche. Kluche, when you needed him, there's a reason they called him Clutche. He would have been good for 1 or 2 goals down the stretch, and that really would have put my Nighthawks in a bad position. But I really, winning percentage. It's that's the idea. It was sorted like that until I crashed everything, and then I was just happy to get it back up. But I just don't see Buffalo losing again.
I don't either.
OJ the dude, you're gonna go with him too. So are we gonna have nobody pick it? And now Paul, if you're gonna play the game, Paul, you almost got to pick against your Bandits.
Well, not for nothing, guys. Take a look at the Bandits are banged up bad right now.
Banged up bad.
Is he gonna go black?
Ottawa offense has been on fire. I get it. It's not a bad pick.
It's not a bad pick, other than the fact there's going to be 17,000 fans in black and orange saying, "Let's go Buffalo." And that's a Friday night game in Buffalo. Man. I broke OJ's chops last week about going away from his team and everything like that. But I got to play the game here.
Got to play the game.
And you guys have all gotten a little bit too close for comfort. So I'm going Black Bears.
Okay. Paul's going Black Bears. And I bet you they're going to win this weekend now. Boy. Yeah.
Did not see that one coming.
Uh-huh.
I didn't either.
He didn't either until it all of a sudden came out, and he was like, "Ooh, wait."
The game. I'm looking at OJ OJ's at 19, and Josh is at 20, and I'm at 21. I gotta step out of the circle.
Got to step out. Separate yourself a little bit.
Separation.
And we know who's winning these next two already.
Yes. Who's winning the next two? Come on, OJ. Hook it up.
Vancouver's winning theirs. Calgary's winning theirs.
Yeah. All right.
You didn't hear me, did you? I said Edmonton.
Edmonton, yes. I agree with you.
If Georgia's going to move.
Well, in regards, it's a win-win for Edmonton. I mean, they're bringing Calgary in. They're bringing the Swarm in for a trial run. And they want to get that. I got to believe it is what it is.
Montreal had the unboxing game. They weren't able to close the deal. Edmonton is going to show them how it's done, I think.
That's because.
Yeah, if Oshawa didn't get a team, Noecker said it before, Montreal probably would have got it.
Absolutely. I mean, that right there was the Buffalo, Rochester, Albany. That's a great, the 401, or I believe it's the 401 up there. That's a great. It's great for lacrosse. I think it's great for the fans for the fact that you're able to travel. You're able to get to these games. Yeah. Right? You went out to Bandit Land with Brian and
Jobson.
And Jobson and with Nate. And, the opportunities there, OJ, you just went 3 hours.
Yeah.
Being able to do that is pretty awesome as far as being able to a spectator. And again, it's smart for their business. Go where the fans are. If I'm going to pull in 8,000 people, 8,500 or whatever versus 4,200.
Without them, this wouldn't be possible.
You got to go where the fans are.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's a business decision.
It's huge. I mean, how many more lacrosse people are
business decision, Paul? How many of them are in San Diego?
I'm going with the Seals.
Vancouver's winning this. There is no way you're stopping Dells after that game in Vancouver.
I don't know.
Watch what happens.
Mulaski famously has not had good beginnings of the year since I've been around. He's kind of a peak at the right moment kind of guy.
I'm either falling on my face or I'm taking a big lead this week.
Could go either way. Could go either way.
It's a win-win. It's a win-win.
So with that being said, Paul, are you going to pick the Edmonton Swarm?
Absolutely not. As far as Calgary, watching them last week, they look good. I wasn't just blowing smoke into OJ's nose. It's they have a solid team. This is if they're going to get that W, this is the week they have to get the W and come out and be ready.
Yeah.
And it's a home game for them, honestly.
No, it's a home game for Georgia.
Yeah. It says the 1,500-mile travel.
Well, although with a lot of the players, they're probably coming from Canada. It might be less of a flight for them to get over to Edmonton than it is to get down to Georgia.
Yeah.
I don't know how many people they have that live in the area.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bet you there's more Calgary fans there.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Oh, probably. I'm not doubting
If not,
that
then shame on those Calgary fans for not putting a showing on.
Yeah. No, I've talked to a few people that have said they're going. So
you're picking Georgia, right, OJ?
No.
All right, so everybody's ganging up on Josh on this one.
All right.
That could be a good one, too, this week.
It could, the goalie's on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Dobson's been playing great. If he continues to play great, that's going to be tough. This one, I think you got to pick the Nighthawks. Josh agrees with me. He's picking the Nighthawks. Where are you standing, OJ? I'll give Paul a minute to think about this one.
I mean, this is a tough one, right? They both had really good games last week, so I'm gonna double down on Nick Rose, and I'm gonna go Rock again.
All right. And I see what you're saying, too, because you feel like Rochester's really peaking. Maybe they can't hold on to it. I don't think so.
Maybe.
I think
it's
going
to be a close one for sure.
Yeah.
I got to believe that, you want to know what? There was 8,000 something in Rochester this past weekend. I bet you they're close to that number again, just because Toronto's just on the other side of the lake there.
Yeah.
I think they're going to bring a good fan base, but not enough, because Rochester fan base, I think, is just peaking, starting to peak again with that victory. We're Rochester all day long. CJ Kirst, again, I think is going to blow it up and have an incredible game, but I don't think they have enough firepower that Rochester has.
No, and I think it's going to be interesting to see how he responds to playing against Jeremy Thompson. Jeremy was playing real physical last week against the Bandits. He's been continuing it. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it goes. I think he's going to try to get on that kid and bully him a little bit, and he's going to challenge him. Jeremy can be a real gritty player when he wants to be that way. So I think it'll be good. I think you're going to get Kirst is going to get to answer, and it could be a huge week for him, and especially him growing up playing against Jeremy. That's got to be cool. That's somebody you've been watching take face-offs for years, and now he's part of it. That's got to be a really cool moment for him. I just refuse to pick Albany, but not only do I refuse to pick Albany, I think the only reason they won last week is because Halifax had a slugfest with Philly. But either way, it was a slugfest with Philly, and give them to me. I really think that they're going to – I don't know. I just don't see Albany keeping it together. I don't see their offense being that productive. With the exception of Ty Kurtz, I don't see the consistency on their offense.
I'm saying Frank the Tank.
Got to be Frank.
It's, in Saskatchewan, Frank the Tank.
I mean, I was about to go Sask, but
I know
hit that
were.
like with Grandmaster Franklin.
I got to beat him to the punch.
But if everyone's going Sask, I'm gonna go Oshawa.
You're gonna go Oshawa, yeah, because Josh did go Sask as well. He got his picks turned in on time.
I won't be surprised if Sask wins this one, but let's see what the Firewolves are capable of.
Let's see what the Firewolves are capable of. You know what they're capable of? Letting you down, OJ. Trust me. I got a lot of experience with it, and the only thing the Firewolves consistently do is let you down.
I've picked a few times, and they've turned out great, so.
Yeah. Yeah, not going to this week, I don't think. This actually was this was one of the hardest picks for me this weekend, though, because I really think that the Wings are due for it. But I felt even more Vegas was. Now with Fraser being hurt, I'm a little upset that I picked him already. Charity went and found on the injury report that he's got a chance. We got Grandmaster Franklin out there. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, telling everybody to smash that like button. Yep. Appreciate it. But, boy, I don't know here. So, yeah, so, I'm sticking with him.
What did Charity find out? He's day-to-day?
Yeah. Questionable. Still questionable.
It's a questionable. So it's basically a sprain of some sort. Okay. And that's great to hear. I hate seeing players get hurt. That sucks.
Yeah, definitely not something anybody wants to see.
I still don't think they have enough firepower. They got too many questions still in goal. And I think that the Wings, watching that game Friday night against Rochester, they just got to finish it. They got to learn to finish it. I'm going Wings all the way.
I like what Josh just said in the comments. That's why I had to make sure we got our comments up. This Philadelphia Wings game, could I pick that there's only one loser? I'm sorry, Paul. Who did you say you picked? I completely
I'm picking Philly. I'm going Philly.
And Chopper? You're taking Chopper after all he's done to you?
Chopper.
Yeah.
You know what? I felt bad. That was a good night. That was a great time. That's a great place to watch a game as far as if you want to go against them.
Yeah. And Josh is going to sit with you. OJ, where are you falling in this?
I'm going Vegas.
You're going
Viva
Vegas.
Las Vegas.
Viva Las Vegas. All right, let me close out the chat, take a screenshot of this.
I just locked in my picks on the website too.
Angie locked him in on the website too? All right, OJ, you're doing okay. Look at that. I should have had you walk everybody through doing it.
I don't know how to do that. It's good stuff. It's good stuff.
Yeah, Josh is right.
We got to sort it for the week, and I'm I'm hanging by toenails, or I'm got a pretty good lead. I like it.
I'm going to Edmonton, so.
And you're going to Edmonton.
Yep.
That's right. And people are starting to do some picks, and we're getting more people doing the picks. Awesome job, Greg.
NLL 2026 is the thing. And
password,
you just fill it out right there. Boom, bing, bang. Good to go. Come down, pick them. Click submit. You'll get a thank you. I'll fill Paul's picks out after the show's over tonight from the screenshot and get it in there. It was a huge week for the Nighthawks. So my question, like I was saying to you earlier, Paul, can they maintain it? You've been a coach for quite a while. How do you keep an emotional team like that fired up? Not many people are built like you where they can just, eat, sleep, breathe, that kind of ambition.
Everybody eats. Everybody eats. Take a look at it's not just Connor Fields. It's not just Waters. It's not Lanchberry. It's not just Zed Williams. Everybody's eating there, and that is huge. That is very huge. They're winning on their goalie right now. If he can stay healthy and keep that, he's like Lawrence Taylor back in the day. That's how I see him. What he brings to the table is huge for that team. If he stays healthy, and they, although when do any of these goalies, any of these teams, when do you start filling in the second goalkeeper just to give the guy a break? Yeah, well, you keep him sharp, keep him ready, because you never know what's going to happen. But just to spice it up a little bit, make sure the goalie knows that he's a starter. Last year, Halifax, was Hill the man? Was he not the man? Is he? Is he not? Is he? Is he not?
And look what it did for him this year.
Exactly. Are you going to start getting that question out in Vegas? Is the question of possibly?
I think as long as Kels is in the league, that's going to be a question, because I think they're sticking with him. And it's one of those things that you kind of have to, though, because if you don't give the goalie the chance to adapt and you just keep changing, you're never going to get that goalie.
True. But again, how long does Hutchcraft? Does Hutchcraft want that? Give me a start, man. Let me show you what I got.
Yeah.
But again, everybody eats on offense. As long as you stay away from the injury bug, that usually is the main thing. What's going to hurt Buffalo right now is they got a lot of injuries.
And their defense has been beat up bad. I honestly think, though, Dobson is right now, and his 86.9 save percentage, he's on fire. How long can he keep it up? I watched a lot of that Georgia game. I think the defense for Georgia is overrated right now because of that. He is just playing like out of his mind. Hopefully it all works out. But like you said, Warren Hill's been playing good this year. So far, the goalie of the year, though, I would say, boy, I don't know if you can give it to Dobson because his team hasn't been winning, whereas Hill's won a few of the games. Early goalie of the year, I think you'd have to give to Shigliano, even though he's maybe only got an 79% save percentage.
I can't see the fine print.
Hartley's 80.8.
Oh, it's above 8. That's huge.
Yeah. No, Hartley's huge. I don't know if
you
that
don't
helps.
have to. No, don't worry about me. I got my glasses on and everything, and I still can't see nothing. So I do it so that I can see the. You can't even see my phone, but so I can see the fine print that these guys are writing and everything.
Yeah.
And it's awesome that all these guys are out there. Thank you for being here. And it's on this awesome platform that we use, Google. Is that the one?
Yeah.
Google. Yes, we love Google whenever that comes out.
Just so everybody knows.
Just to make sure everybody knows. I love it. We're just gonna say that.
I got to talk a little bit. We got a big tournament coming up for the Junior Yeti, or hosting a tournament coming up in January, the end of the 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, something like that. Take a look on the Junior Yeti webpage on Instagram. That's where all the information is. We got 5 teams, 4 teams in the U18, and right now 3 teams in the U15. We are looking for one more team for the U15 age group. All the information is up there. I think it's $950 for the tournament. Got guaranteed games. As far as it's in Oneida, we'll leave it at that. It's going to be a great time. I'm going to be doing the announcing, the in-game announcing. So we're going to be and running a shot clock. So we're going to be double duty, but. The boys were just up in Massachusetts this past weekend, and they had a great time. A lot of new kids coming into the program that have never played before, as well as a couple handfuls of kids that have been in the program now 3 years, and it's starting to click with the guys that have been around a couple of years, getting that experience and getting that playing time and those extra touches. It's only going to make them better field lacrosse players, but it's great to see that Aaron's doing a great job with the junior program, getting these kids an opportunity to, between Lax and I, between heading up to Massachusetts, hosting one, the more they can play, the better they're going to get. And, props to Aaron and Tyler Helt and the guys that have been helping out, getting these kids the opportunity to play, because they're going to enjoy it. And hopefully in future years, they're up on the Yeti. And, can't be more excited. And also this past weekend.
I was just going to say, we got to talk about the weekend. If anybody wants, Lax and I's got it all streaming on their page. Tell us about the weekend, Paul. How was it? Paul's got a computer. They were throwing computers out up there. No, it's an old computer from Stamper. I'm going to turn into a server. So
he's nice. BSPN is growing. As far as Oneida was rocking, it was a Lax and I put together an incredible Traditions Cup tournament, and to watch some of the guys' teams, I was excited because there were several Utica Yeti floating around on Bulgaria, and the Good Stick. There was a lot of opportunity. We even have some Jamaican roots now. So the Hummingbirds were there representing, and Zach Blount played for them. For the Good Stick Company, we had Isaac Marrero was facing off, did an incredible job all weekend facing off. Chris Ryan was playing with the Good Stick Company as well, and he had a fantastic weekend. And then for Bulgaria, let's see, we had Nick Kiefer, we had Peter Leota, we had Mario Diaz. Nice. Oh, who else did we have? And there was Jeremy Leary. I think that's everybody. And if I missed somebody, I apologize. But, the guys were having a good time playing with each other, playing ball, bumping hips, and enjoying enjoying. Peter had a very good weekend, scoring some goals, but the women, that's where for myself, the excitement concept of watching pure lacrosse. I've listened over the years to Neil Paulus, and Neil tells the stories of the meanings of the game and everything, and it was honestly rejuvenating and exciting to watch the women play, because they played with a more pure excitement for the game. You get going with the guys, and there's just sometimes too much testosterone. Where to say it's a blood sport, sometimes it gets pretty brutal out there. Where in the women's game, you're seeing. Somebody didn't mean to cross-check somebody as hard as, and they fell down, and you're watching one of the ladies, reach down to help pick her up and say sorry. Different things like that. It made it very enjoyable to watch. But then when you're watching, for myself, the Lady Yeti play, we had 5 ladies playing, 6, excuse me, as far as with the gate breakers, and to see them playing with girls again that know how to play lacrosse, it was exciting to watch them use their talents and be able to play solid defense. Abby Call, Erica Schieffer, and I apologize for names, Amelia Booth, Nora Vick, Madison Davis. The ladies, they were, ripping it up. Amelia Booth got, I think, pretty sure the game winner on their one win that they got. Good stuff. Taking these teams, showing that they can play ball. So that was great. It was a great weekend, and to see the ladies, everybody was having a great time. It was a great tournament. Scott and his organizers there, hats off. Great job. Ron, in the Oneida facility, it was, as always, absolutely gorgeous in there. The food, delicious. We're spoiled in a good way for the fact that we have these gorgeous facilities around us, and we have the opportunity to participate in them. Can't say enough. Yeah, Aaron Banks was there. There was a lot of, to say royalty, there was, it was a very, very, very good good tournament. The BP Lawyers lost, and they've been basically undefeated at all these tournaments where, it was good to see. And when I say they lost to Team Israel.
Wow.
And we played Team Israel, I believe, to a 3-2 loss. 3-2 loss? No, that one. No, they beat us 6-0. That was our very first game. We won our second game. But yeah, the lacrosse was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Club 24 won the men's division, I believe.
Nice.
And some of the talent and the players on these teams, it's exciting. As far as the international concept, I'm sure there was there were international players, but there was a lot of stateside players that have some sort of, whether it's being a friend or some sort of bloodline to the programs. It's great to watch Box Lacrosse, and especially when it's a well-organized, well-run tournament. I mean, you're taking a look, every player has a stat line. Well, how many tournaments have you seen that, Greg?
Yeah, they do a good job with that. That's this is Game Sheets. So Game Sheets.
Yeah. Molly Leary. Props to Molly Leary, and like I said, all the Mike, and I forget Mike's last name, begins with a B there. The announcer.
Oh, from Syracuse.
Mike. Yeah, Mike, the Syracuse Mike.
He's the Syracuse crunch guy. Yeah, he does the crunch stuff. Yeah.
Mike does a fantastic job, and the officials, Trent Bray, and all the officials, Class Act, they did a great job. I thought it was a great, incredibly run tournament, and props to the Lax Nye organization for doing what they do and getting us old guys the opportunity to get some younger guys the opportunity to play. So it was good. It was a great weekend.
That's all that matters. It's a lot of fun. Everybody got to see everybody that you don't always get to see, so you absolutely love it. And Josh is right. I would just like to say that the Rochester offense is the best in the league right now. So
absolutely.
Whether or not they maintain it, I don't know, because as you look at Connor Fields, I mean, when things don't go good, how do players like that react? Because if they keep shooting, and sometimes it's too much.
It's too much.
Like, what are you doing? But
I mean, exactly. I mean, take a look. 3 weeks ago, when I was breaking Jeff Teet's chops about taking 20 shots in a game, and what I think he only had one goal. And now all of a sudden, you start looking around, and you know what? You're passing, and guys are getting.
and
you're getting an assist.
He's still leading the league in shots.
He's still. Oh yeah. But he's toned it down a little bit. He's toning it down.
I think having Hellier up there has been a big thing, and that way Hellier came out and started playing, and he had a big beginning of the year. That's huge. That gives you the confidence that you're not up there doing it. Larson had 4 goals last week or 2 weeks ago. I mean, the guys have been responding. It's been they've been doing pretty good.
Yeah. Guys got to step up. That's the biggest thing, on team play. Next man up. Somebody goes down, next man up.
Exactly. Next man up mentality.
Yeah. I mean, Rochester, they got a lot of they're deep, man.
They got a lot of guys that can be the next guy up.
They have a very, very offensively deep bench, that's for sure.
And again, I thought it was going to be longer in the season before we noticed how much the Bandits missed Cloutier, but apparently we were going to see it nice and early in a close game like this. Obviously, they're not panicking. It's early in the year. They've stumbled before. But the fact that Paul Noecker's picking against him, that one's got me a little nervous. I wasn't worried at all about the Bandits. I'm thinking now it's not going for a 4-peat, so.
No, I still think there's a 4-peat in there, but I'm just looking, you want to what?
Got to lose a couple.
Sanud, I believe he went out as well, did he? Sanud, number 12, or yeah, him too. Yeah. But as far as you're getting these guys to come in and take those voids, and they're not there. Now you got to start digging deep into the younger kids, and are they there? Josh had only 1 goal this past week, if I'm not mistaken. You're league MVP candidate one year. Well, where are you the next year? You got to keep that. But everybody is beating the snot out of him. He's beat up as well.
It's a tough. It's You don't make it through this. All the way. You survive the season as you go. So, I mean, that's where I think you really need everything. Like I said, hopefully Lance Berry's okay. We've been doing this for about an hour. We got a lot of games coming up this weekend. The games, though, I do have to say this year have been amazing. The parity in the league, again, you look at the worst team in the league right now, you're talking maybe Calgary, and they've been, the last 2 games have been pretty phenomenal. So
it's a lucky bounce concept. They go to overtime with the second place team in the league.
Yeah,
they're there. It's going to bounce your way one. As long as you keep going to the grind, it's going to bounce your way at some point.
Is Dougie continue, or did Dougie just look good because Halifax was tired?
I ain't gonna lie to you, but I'm sure he's an awesome guy, and he's obviously an awesome lacrosse player. Who the hell am I? But everybody is sitting there, and again, I'm hearing Clark. Not for nothing. Who's the same guy between the pipes? Dougie. Since okay, which route are you going? Are you gonna say you want to, a Hall of Fame coach? You're gone, and we're keeping the goalie, or where are you going to switch it up? I don't know. It's interesting.
So this comes down to how much is too much lacrosse too, because now you're playing all summer up there, and everybody really rates that. And then look at how good Warren Hill's been doing. He spent a lot of time behind Dougie over the summer. I don't know. You got to get enough reps in so you're going, but the wooden stick, smaller net, completely different playing style.
Hold it goal size as well.
That's right. Yeah, it's 3 inches smaller, so you got a lacrosse ball on each side,
and you got the woody. It's a whole different,
right.
dynamic.
Paul said it right there. He's got 3 inches of woody. We better call it a night before they kick us off of YouTube. All right, Paul Noecker, thank you so much, and I'll let you sign us out. And
OJ,
what is
I gotta
too much
say
lacrosse?
this:
That's
keep
right,
doing what you're doing, brother, because you want to know what? People are seeing it. keep spreading the great word because you want to know what? It's a great word.
Oh, and stay tuned because OJ's hats are coming to my house, and once they get here, we're doing one of them as a giveaway. So make sure you stay tuned.
If you're not already, subscribe on my follow on Instagram because I'm giving away $135 head soon. That's in the works.
$135 head. Oh my goodness, that's insane.
Northland Lacrosse trusted me with a head to give away, so
awesome.
Kudos to them. That's amazing. So everybody get up, hook up with OJ on there. Paul's got to get to 2,000 views. If you know somebody, send it to him. Let's get Paul Noecker up to 2,000 views.
Yeah.
Paul Noecker.
No, Utica, not Paul Noecker.
No, that's right.
Because there's a Paul Noecker account too. But let's get to Utica. We're at 1997. 19 to 3 more people. I'm keeping an eye out, and you never know if you're picked as the 2000th person. You never know.
Let's go.
You never know.
You want to be that guy? Woo!
You do it. Greg Beecher, I got to say thank you very much for everything that you do because without you, this does not happen. Mrs. Beecher as well. Thank you, Mrs. Beecher, for everything that you do because you want to know what? Without you, a lot of this doesn't happen. So I got to say thank you very much. And, of course, we got to say thank you to the Yeti Nation for being out there and watching us because you want to know what? We love doing what we're doing, and you want to know what? We enjoy you and love you guys being here. Till next week.
Thanks so much to all our sponsors. Without them, this wouldn't be possible. Please support your local sponsors. CBI cables, what the pros use. Plug them in, whether it's lighting, electrical, audio, or internet cables. The B-Dry system. Get a hold of Brandon Davis. Water in your basement, B-Dry. The Utica's finest barbershop. Get a hold of Jordan Baldwin or Kevin Beach on Book C. Durategre for all your new plumbing, irrigation, and renovation needs. Family landscaping. Make your neighbors green with envy. Get a hold of Russ. Nora's Candy Shop for the famous turkey joints or just some fudge or other sweets. Stop by Nora's. Utica Club Lounge for the party